Man, it seems like Adrien Broner finds himself in trouble with the law. More money problems. What Biggie say? More money, more problems. It's just I'm not going to come down on the young man because Adrien Broner is a lot of the bravado, a lot of the bravado and the stuff he come from a character. Sometimes life and entertain art entertains life, and it's just when is the stuff ever going to come to an end? The character. When is the character ever going to come to an end? When are you ever going to stop playing AB and start being Adrien Broner? That's when it's that's when he gonna grow up and get rid of the can man. So I think the character has brung you enough fame, enough infamy, enough money, enough problems, enough fanfare, and made you hate it, made you love, brung you money, got you all the things that the average man dreamed of having, parties, everything you did, women, everything. So now it's time to get rid of the character. I believe it's about time to get rid of the can man, get rid of AB, and start being Adrien Broner. I don't want to come down on the man, but there's a lot of these a lot of rappers are starting to have a lot of problems with their characters, and their characters are getting them in real life trouble with people out on the streets. And a lot of this stuff is coming. It's 2020 has been a rough year for a lot of people. Adrien Broner, you just one of them. You just one of the people, man. But I don't believe there's a time for a lot of people to start acting like they holier than thou and start coming down on Adrien Broner. No, Adrien Broner, Adrien Broner has brought a lot of entertainment to a lot of our lives, man. As you go back and think of that Marcus Madonna build up, the whole fight, man. That was very entertaining, man. When he started pumping on Madonna in the middle of that fight, man, Madonna pumped him back, yo. That shit just crossed the line, yo. It just was a wild, entertaining fight, man. Broner laying all through the ropes and shit, man. He became a meme. His own boys was embarrassed and shit. People wasn't there. It just was a whole lot of shit. But the Vlad TV, man, it's just like, man, everybody talk about, man. Vlad, I don't look at Vlad as the police. Vlad's just a regular white guy that's entertained by foolishness, nigga shit. He's entertained by that. And the things that you do, he gonna bring it up. A lot of people will understand where these problems come from. And I believe Vlad understand the problems that these questions can bring up. But a lot of niggas that won't even answer these questions. But Vlad, you gotta realize Vlad is not, even though he indulge in the culture and even though he love black women, but he's not a part of the culture. He's not a part of that jail shit. He don't understand that shit. He understand it could bring you problems, but he's not going to understand, like, no, I shouldn't ask him that question. He don't care a fuck about that. He's not going to understand that part. That's not going to register to him because he don't really care about what the problems. He don't care about what the problems going to bring to you. He don't really understand. A lot of people won't even ask you the type of stuff that he asks you. So you go on there. There's a whole lot of crazy. He gonna ask you more crazy shit that got nothing to do with criminal law. But when it comes to criminal law, you ask these questions. It's on you. He gonna go to the next thing. He just gonna go to the next question. He's not even gonna go back to it. He gonna, oh, okay, and go to something else. But when your ego your ego take control, and you wanna seem like you this nigga, then that's gonna fall back on you. That's gonna fall back on you because you know what kind of questions he asks. You know what kind of person Vlad is. Vlad don't really give a fuck about that. He want people to call. He think it's funny that people think he the police. He think that's entertaining. He think all this stuff is entertaining. He think it's entertaining. That's how he get off. Some people think all this shit funny. Niggas going to jail from an interview. He'll use that to even promote himself even more. Because people still gonna come to the show, but people that got sense know what the questions to ask was not the question, what was not the answer. But I realized that Broner, I hope Broner right now just working right now to take care. Broner working right now just to take care of his problems, man. But I hope he's able to take care of all this stuff, man. I wish Adrien Broner luck. I'm not here to look like the chastisement come down on, man. I wish Broner get over all this. I hope he get $1 trillion and get over all this shit, man, and become a better person. And get rid of that. It's time to get rid of the character AB, man. It's time to kill the character AB and start being Adrien Broner, man.